Stop using fluoride toothpaste. This is another poison that is absolutely insane. The devastating effects that this stuff has on your whole body.
In its early days, fluoride was a widely known and well-documented killer. Documentation from early lawsuits against fluoride manufacturers clearly shows that fluoride was a hazard, not only to humans, but to the environment as well, with damages reaching into the tens of millions of dollars. By 1930, the aluminum industry was the largest and most influential fluoride polluter. Industrial giants such as Alcoa knew they had to do something. Vegetation and livestock near Alcoa plants were being decimated as toxic fluoride fumes lingered, rendering nearby cattle lame and crippled, even causing death. One newspaper article from that time proclaimed, "During the past year, we had 51 head of cattle die. We had laboratory tests made, and these tests show excessive amounts of fluorine in the liver and kidneys. Also, some of our young cows had lost their teeth. Our saddle horses were so crippled from fluorine poisoning, they had to be shot."
Usually they say, hey, if you only have a little bit, it strengthens your enamel, you'll have great teeth. Meanwhile, it's been proven that it is a neurotoxin. It is damaging your brain on massive levels. Why? Because it's not a little bit of fluoride that we actually take in when we brush our teeth in the morning. First of all, if you listen to the directions, they tell you to take toothpaste, brush your teeth 2, 3, 4 times a day, right? So imagine that amount of fluoride. Not to mention when you're cooking with fluoride. You cook with the stuff, you take showers with the stuff, you take baths with the stuff, which absorbs massive amounts of fluoride. Those of you guys who take baths. So, fluoride is a straight poison. Watch this.
Hydrofluosilicic acid, what is that? Hydro's water, fluo, fluoride, silicic, sand, and it's missing an electron. It's acidic. It'll kill you. You take your hand, dip it in like that, you're gonna die. Hydrofluosilicic acid does not occur in nature. It's a man-made molecule. And it eats through concrete, glass, stainless steel, fiberglass, plastic. You name it, it'll eat it. So why are we putting that in the water?
Fluoride is harmless. Agent Orange is harmless, they say. DDT was harmless.
Asbestos, right?
Yeah, GMOs now, they say, are harmless. This is a long history of science selling out to corporate interests while the people are systematically poisoned.
And to this day, people still believe fluoride is safe in the drinking water, and the majority of dentists still believe it's safe to put in toothpaste and to put in different types of compounds.
Most people in America are persuaded that everybody fluoridates their water, but the vast majority of the population of the world does not drink fluoridated water.
Countries now that have banned the use of fluoride, China, Austria, Belgium, Finland, Germany, Denmark, Norway, Sweden, the Netherlands, Hungary, and Japan. All these countries have said that fluoride, number one, is ineffective and toxic and should not be used. We are still using it. There's something wrong here. I think it's time that we become aware.
Let's look at the science. What do these fluoride chemicals actually do to human beings?
There's all kinds of research out there showing it really disturbs the functioning of the body in a number of ways. Inactivates 62 enzymes, increases the aging process, increases the incidence of cancers and tumors up to 17%, disrupts the immune system, causes genetic damage, interrupts RNA and DNA, repair enzymes activity, increases arthritis, and is a system poison. These are all validated by scientific data.
I hope that helped. I know it had to help, because these little illustrations are great. I'm very thankful for the guys that actually create this stuff all the time, you know. But let me read you this too about fluoride. Fluoride, officially classified as a neurotoxin in the world's most prestigious medical journals. The Lancet has officially classified fluoride as a neurotoxin in the same category as arsenic, lead, and mercury. Lead and mercury and arsenic. And that is what we are putting in our mouth 2 to 3 times a day by brushing our teeth. That is what we are cooking with. That is what we are taking showers with. And that is what we are taking baths in. Things that are equivalent to mercury and arsenic. It's absolutely insane. You cannot tell me that the government in the zillions of dollars, I mean that probably literally if they have a category of that, has spent on studying the human.
One of the key questions is, if you run the world and you don't want competition, how do you shut down people's consciousness? How do you do that? Well, you put poisons effectively into the water supply that compromise these gateways of consciousness. And fluoride is one of the most powerful poisons that is routinely used for this purpose.
The pineal gland is actually kind of located in the center of the brain, and it secretes 2 hormones, DMT and melatonin. Melatonin actually regulates your sleep cycles, and it's kind of like a feel-good hormone, which also helps regulate your puberty, and it helps regulate all your hormone structures inside your system. The pineal gland to me is so important because it's been regarded as like the third eye, and even in Egyptian times they call it the eye of Horus. They call it the pineal gland because it kind of resembles a pine cone. And if you look at the staff that the Pope has, it has a pine cone on it. And if you look at statues throughout the Vatican and throughout history, you'll see the shape of a pine cone, and you'll see symbols showing the importance of the pineal gland. Now, the pineal gland is also regarded in some religions as the seat of the soul, or it's your gateway or your connection to God. If you know that the pineal gland is the consciousness of the human, and that could be your connection with God, why not take it out? And the fastest and easiest way to take out the pineal gland and to calcify the pineal gland would be with fluoride.
This stuff is known, guys. Now, I don't know the agenda, but I do know that's what we're all here for, to educate each other, the people that don't have time to do the research. That is major. Stop using fluoride.
It's a very noxious poison, and you do not have to take my word for it. If you've got a Webster's dictionary, open it up. One of the definitions is fluoride, a violent protoplasmic poison. Then you have to go look up protoplasm. We are protoplasm, so violent protoplasm for us. Say, let's put that in the water and see how the kids turn out.